Let What If Season 2 keep cooking, because at least in my opinion, they're 2 for 2 so far. Today's episode was What If Peter Quill Attacked Earth's Mightiest Heroes, and I'm really liking what they're doing in Season 2 so far, focusing on more original story as opposed to just doing character swaps of stories we've already seen. So you know we gotta talk about it. Quick warning that I am gonna be recapping the entire episode and giving my honest spoiler-filled thoughts of the episode, so if you're not trying to be spoiled, make sure you drop a like, follow, but come back later because I need to hear your thoughts. So we pick up this episode with something quickly approaching Earth, and we get a little Top Gun Maverick look. This mysterious UFO is headed for Earth, specifically 1988 New York. And funny enough, this UFO crashes in the same spot the first Avengers film took place, and it's revealed to be a young Peter Quill. You see, in this universe, Yondu never had a change of heart, and he delivered him to Ego, who of course used Peter for his own nefarious reasons. I'm your dad, Peter. Cut back to Project Pegasus as they're looking upon a young Peter Quill destroying New York. We get Peggy Carter and Howard Stark back, who are calling in for reinforcements, one of those being Hank Pym, and we get to see a young Hope. We also finally meet Bill Foster's Goliath, voiced by Lawrence Fishburne. Everybody's coming out of the woodworks to help fight this alien, including King T'Chaka, and even help from the Russians, as the Winter Soldier joins the damn team. I got a little chills when they played his theme. The final member of the crew is Dr. Wendy Larson from the first Captain Marvel movie, as they set their sights on Coney Island and a young Peter Quill, who's looking like a downright menace. It's almost like an evil Superman storyline. This type of pose and this type of shot is never not gonna be hard. I'm hard. Hey, yo! I thought it was adorable how this young Peter Quill was just having fun at a carnival. I'm pretty sure that's a raccoon, maybe a fox, but it better be a raccoon because that would be so sweet. Bill Foster gets big as fuck, definitely more than 21 feet. As they chase him into the funhouse, I'll tell you what, it's not a funhouse no more. As they start to fight a young Peter Quill, but then decide to retreat when they realize how strong he really is. But this young Peter Quill's like, nah, y'all seeked out the smoke with me, now I want some smoke. As it looks like he's about to destroy the ship they're trying to retreat with. Then boom, out of nowhere, get a Thor arriving in Wakanda scene, or as the young Peter Quill puts it, the guy from Van Halen. Anyway, they knock him out and trap him, as Thor explains that he's basically brought destruction to all the other realms besides Earth, so he must be stopped. But Hope kind of connects with Peter, and he tells her the truth that he's from Missouri, and his dad is the one who's making him do all this. Using some pin particles, she lets him escape and go to Missouri. Everyone's like, bro, we have to kill this man. Why would you let him go? But she explains that it's really his father's doing. They should cut him some slack. So Peter heads to Missouri. Ego says, fine, I'll do it myself. As a little egg thing he planted in Missouri goes crazy, they know Hope was telling the truth as they prepare for Ego's arrival. This man arrives, and of course he's still like, look, don't you guys want to be me? And then proceeds to create a million of himself that they gotta fight. And some of these shots were breathtaking. I still think it's cool to see T'Chaka in action. Meanwhile, we pick up with Bucky, who's taking orders from the Russian government to kill Peter, who, by the way, is at his mom's gravesite. Hank Pym convinces Peter Quill to come with them to help stop his dad. And Howard, using Captain America, convinces Bucky not to shoot Peter. They fly back to go confront Ego. He does the whole Guardians of the Galaxy 2 thing. It really hurt me to put that tumor in her head. And young Pete was like, nah, have some of this right here. As he destroys Ego, and finally has a true father figure in Hank Pym. All the new Earth's Mightiest Heroes in 1988 connect. We even get a Goose sighting. In this universe, this is our lineup of the Avengers. You know, like I said in the beginning, I'm really liking where Season 2 is headed. I definitely appreciated going back in time, seeing all these older Avengers that we've seen in the movies team up into an earlier version of the Avengers, as well as the various themes of loneliness and fatherhood sprinkled throughout. I thought it was pretty touching. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below, and as always, like and follow for more.